Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Up Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out a very interesting tycoon game, Masterplan Tycoon, which is a resource management, I guess, kind of a base builder, kind of a process management automation game. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Anyway, I will go through the process right now of explaining what the heck is happening, as ever. I know what I'm doing, and I'll do my very best to impart that knowledge onto you. So, a couple of things to bear in mind. First of all, we got the title screen over here, which is actually in the play area, which is very, very cool indeed. So, we have, I guess, the master plan. We have a whole bunch of buildings. The buildings take resources in, they output resources, and water, for example, traveling from the well, is traveling along this line right over to the storage, which is grand. Now, we need to build a lumber camp and a sawmill to produce planks, which we can do through the build menu. Very, very simple. We're at tier 0 at the moment. That is going to change. Believe it or not, we have got water here. It might look like just blue screen, but it's not. It's water. We've also got forest here, which is great because the lumber camp is able to, draw resources from the forest, which is grand. That's looking good. Let's actually speed up right to the point where that's completed. We will connect up just like so, and we will output right over there. Now we need some stones. Let's build a quarry. Let us do just that. There we go. There's no real reason not to be in 3 times speed at all time, given that resources take quite a long time, actually, to get built. We can also see if we click on the storage exactly what we've got in here. We've got 0 fish, 21 water, 0 trees, a few planks, and a few bits of stone. We're definitely going to address the fishery issue very shortly indeed. And look at that. What are we doing? We need to move. Hold on. We need to move this. Let's move this to here. And then let's nab ourselves a well over here. So we really do have a tremendous degree of flexibility with regards to what we do and how we decide to play it. This isn't the only mechanic, by the way. We're not going to be just setting up basic processes just like this. We will be setting up more sophisticated processes very, very shortly indeed, in fact. Sure, we'll put that over there. All right, we got 6 out of 10 fish. Let us get done with this. Can I build another fishery? I mean, I could build another fishery, but it hardly seems worth it for the number of fish that we actually need to supply here. Let's get the 10, and then let's move along. Right, we need to diversify the diet of our settlers. I'm not quite sure where our settlers are actually going to exist, but that's okay. We've got a brick mission over here, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But let's get ourselves a farm up and running. We can go to tier 1. Ooh, look at this. We've got a whole bunch of new buildings. We've got bread, beer, clothes, and bricks, which is very, very interesting indeed. Now, we need to start producing bread, so we will start with a farm. But I'm actually going to just immediately get down a few other buildings. I might as well... the well can go... Sure, we'll put the well over there. The mill will put exactly where the video game is telling me to put it, and we'll also put the bakery over here. Now, the farm is going to grow its own little wheat, which is kind of nice. The grain is going to get output to the mill, the water is going to get output to the bakery, and the meal is going to come from the mill into the bakery. But the problem is the bakery is not within storage range. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go back to here, and we're going to need to put the storage. The video game wants me to put it over there. I'm fine to put it over there. That is absolutely fine with me. And then let us get that outputted. In fact, we don't even need to put it there. We can put it, I think, straight into the brick mission, which we also need to do with stone, which I can do just like so, which is excellent. Do I need to... What do I need? What do I need? I need to go to the mission, which is exactly what we are going to do. Disable the link between... Oh, we need to disable the... Oops, we need to disable the link. Ignore that, ignore that. Disable the link between the quarry and the storage. Sure. There we go. And we need to get ourselves... We need to get ourselves another quarry before the video game is going to let us progress on with this. That's fine. I'm happy to deal with it. There's no particular issue with getting another Another quarry here. That is absolutely fine. So we need 5 stone. We need 10 bread, which we've already got before we're able to move on to this very interesting mission indeed. I'll build another quarry. I mean, why not? We might as well, right? Connect it up. You know, we can adjust and we can just sort of roll with the punches as and when. So I'm not super bothered. What's the issue? Not enough resources to start production. What do we need more of? We need more meal? I mean, that's okay. We can get more meal. We don't particularly need it. Oh, I do need water and fish as maintenance. And we don't actually... Oh, no, tell a lie. We do have water and fish, so we should be fine. Right, and now do business. Resources from the master will be sent here. Build a storage so we can use it. Right, let's go to the mission. So, imagine what we've got right now. We are going to be jumping into a brand new mission and a brand new sort of play area where we have a very specific input and we have a very specific output. So the output is bricks, the input is stone and bread. So let's get the basic sort of setup in this area here. We'll get ourselves a storage. We will get that in there, that in there, which is going to allow us to maintain some of these buildings. Let's go and nab some lumber camps. There we go. We'll get ourselves a sawmill, and we'll connect it all up accordingly. So we're probably going to need fish as well, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe we need fish to maintain. Do we need fish to maintain anything here? No, we do not. We just need straight up planks. Right, let's make some clothes, then our settlers will feel much warmer. Okay. Let's send that to the storage for now. I'm quite happy with that. A sheep farm and a sewing workshop. Let us get a sheep farm over here. And we need 8 planks before we're able to get a sewing workshop. So I need a few more planks before we're able to get there. We're at 6 at the moment. We're working on the next level. Now, maintenance is fish and water. I need both of those in order to just, on a basic level, maintain the building. Or just any building, to be honest. Most of them need fish and water. Let's see if this works. Cool. How's that looking? Not enough resources to start production. Does this need to be next to the sea? I think it does need to be next to the sea. Even though it's a well, apparently we can only take water out of the sea. Anyway, the good news is the sheep farm is working. Happy days. Let's see if we can try and nab ourselves a sewing workshop right here. We've got, obviously, maintenance requirements. You can see the growing areas, by the way, for the sheep farms. That's probably something that we're going to have to bear in mind. It's not super critical at this moment in time, but it's definitely something that we will need to consider. Right. We're going to get clothes on the output. Now, am I going to be able to put that back in here? I don't think so. I think this is something that I want to do. I think this is something that I'm going to want to do. Let's see if we can try and make it happen. Get it into the storage there. There we go. That seems like a good plan. You'll note, by the way, that also we literally are limited by the throughput in the storage. You can see that as the little resources approach, they all get sort of bottlenecked. I mean, that's not necessarily the end of the world. It is what it is. It's fine. We're okay with it. Now, I know that I'm going to need bricks. Now, bricks need bread, beer, and clothes in order to work. I think we're going to need to get, we're going to need to get beer set up. So we've already got the well, but I would kind of like to get this set up. Let's maybe get a farm over here. Farm over there. We've already got a well, but I will get another well. We don't need any maintenance for the well. We'll get a brewery. We'll get the brewery right about there. I'm prepared to move things around if I'm required to do so, but I would really rather not. Let's maybe move the well down here. What does the farm require for maintenance? Maintenance is fish and water. Now, it's technically within the area. Is that actually within the area? That's the real question. Right, we need a little bit more grain. Looks like fish and water are being adequately supplied to the farm, which is great. Very, very happy with that. I don't think that we really need to worry about anything else. So, we've got that all up and running. We've got the clothes up and running. Let's get the bricks. Let's get the brick situation sorted. We can go and get a clay pit. It needs to be within the zone of control, but that is just fine with me. And we also need to get ourselves a brick factory. Now, the brick factory is maybe a little bit more challenging, but not necessarily the end of the world. It's going to take a little bit of time to get all configured. But by the time that we do that, we're probably going to be almost all of the way towards getting beer sorted. Let me... it's so darn close. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Clay into the brick factory. How much clay do we need? We need 2 clay, and that's going to output 2 bricks. Cool. And then the bricks need to go all the way over here. But let me tell you, it's not going to work unless we move it. There we go. Okay, how many bricks did we actually need? It's not very many. Connect the brick mission to the storage to use the bricks in master. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that, but we need to get... in fact, we might even literally just be able to... Oh, yeah, connect it up there. That's cool. Right, we've got the bricks, but there are no beer enclosed in the master, and we can't deliver them from the brick mission. So you have to build them here. Do you remember how it's done? Well, I think I probably just about do. It's very, very easy. Beer is a very simple case of a farm. However, a farm, if I'm not mistaken, requires fish and water to build. Do I want to maybe build that within the range of this storage facility? I think that's probably what we're better suited to doing, because we've already got fish and water supplied to this storage. Let's not sort of try and reinvent the wheel. Let's just do what we need to do. Sheep farm requires fish and water as well. Let's get that down here too. Again, within that storage range. 6 stone. Let's split the output here. There we go. Happy to do that. And we'll get the sewing workshop. What is actually required for the sewing workshop? It's fish and water. Right. Well, here's where we're maybe going to have a little bit of a problem. Okay. That's good. Can't do that. Let's get beer. Beer. That's still technically within this zone. What's your problem? We've got too much water on the output. I think we can make this work. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So that gets us exactly what we're looking for. We'll connect it all up. The brewery should work. It's all within this sort of storage area, which is great. That means that it's all going to get maintained by the same buildings. That is perfect. So this storage over here, I say this storage, they're all shared. I don't even know why I'm focusing on this sort of storage area. That's a bit daft, but whatever. Maybe I guess it's force of habit. Anyway, the point is, it's all working. It's all working, which is great. We're getting plenty of clothes. We're getting plenty of beer. It's all looking great. I literally don't even know why I bothered. I literally don't even know why I bothered. I mean, it's fine. Look, we've conserved our space. It's worked out not too bad. So that's nice anyway. That's nice. That's good. Do we need any more water here? No, we need more grain, if anything. Well, that's fine. We can't really do anything about that. Right, now that we have everything that we need, we can start making sausages. Build the next building, but don't forget to balance the production of other chains. Yeah, so let's have a little look at tier 2. So, farming for sausages. Ooh, a potato farm. I like that. Overalls. Ooh, this is brand new. I've never experienced this before. Let's see if we can try and get this set up over here. I will get another well. There's no sort of population limits or anything like that, which is kind of great. I do need to bear in mind the impact that it's having, you know, on the other production chains, but for the most part, I'm not really going to worry about it too much. We still technically need more bread here. Let's split the bread a little bit. Let's split the bread. There we go. Split the bread between the storage and the brick mission. That's good. We need to bear in mind the limiting sort of factors here. So we've got plenty of water. We don't have plenty of grain, but that's okay. Right. Anyway, let's get a butchery. We'll get a butchery sort of right next door. It's a pretty easy thing to do. And we'll go back to tier 0. We'll nab ourselves a storage facility and we'll put it down over here. Just in anticipation for what comes next. This is a large play area. Well, there's some ports up at the end here. Okay, we need to make 12 sausages. There we go. Let's do this. We could double up. We could absolutely double up. What's the ratio? It's 1 pig to 3 sausages. Okay, so it's literally 4 pigs that we need. I mean, that hardly seems like a worthwhile endeavor to try and get additional pig farms. To be honest, most of the issue, not enough maintenance for production. What do we need? More water? Is that it? Is that really it? Is that seriously it? Oh. That's disconnected. That's been disconnected this entire time. Well, I guess that makes perfect sense why we don't have enough water then, eh? That is a kind of nasty connection, but it theoretically should work. I'm really not going to worry about this too much, but I will maybe take the opportunity to get another water facility. The only problem is there perhaps a distance issue? No way this works. It works! Happy days. Okay. Right. We'll be back. We'll fix the water situation very, very shortly. Right. We're getting ready for the production of steel beams now. Steel is over here. But steel workers are not your average workers. They don't wear regular clothes. We need to make overalls. And only then can we consider them for the job. Okay, right. So we're going to need to get a cotton plantation. Cotton plantation requires beer, bread, and clothes to work. So far, we've not really had any issues with regards to anything. Let's get that built. Let's get a cotton mill built. Let's get a sheep farm built. Let's get a felt workshop built. And let's get a fur factory built. Sure. Let's get it all built. Is it literally just a case of sort of joining the dots up? I think it is, you know. We may have to rebalance all the sort of maintenance inputs and whatnot, but I think we're okay. Not enough resources to start production. Yeah, that's okay. That's because things are starting. Let's get the sheep farm moved over here. Let's move the cotton plantation down a little bit just to give them sort of their own exclusive economic areas, for want of a better phrase. And we should be able to get ourselves some overalls. And the great news is that the overalls, look at that. We're building 3 apiece. We're building 3 apiece, which is great. That means each and every time it completes, I am very happily looking at 3 additional overalls, which is great. That being said, is like we don't have enough bricks. We don't have enough bricks at the moment, so clearly that's gonna happen. Right. Oops. Looks like we forgot to get our workers drunk. We need to produce several moonshine. We don't approve of drinking in the workplace, but it's not like there's anyone to stop them. First, grow the ingredients. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy to do that. Let's get this sort of set up on the southern front, shall we? Sugarcane plantation. Let's try a little bit above. And we'll build a moonshine factory as soon as we have the 12 bricks. We are a little bit low on the old bricks. Let me go and check out the mission, because at the end of the day, not enough resources to start production. Do we need 2 clay? Yeah, it's 2 clay per. Let's actually just straight up just double our clay output. There's no reason not to. Apart from space. Space might be a very limiting factor. I mean, there's no point in me building that there, right? What about that? I can't believe that actually works. That's still working? That does not work. That also does not work. Okay, well, just deal with that then, I guess. The point is that we get to, what is that? 2 every 45 seconds. This produces every 1:15. So we actually need more. We actually need more. Unless we want to build another storage. I mean, I can build another storage. I think it's really, really important that we have more brick production. So let's do Where is it? Tier 1, brick, clay pit. Get another clay pit. Get another brick facility. Might not be able to make it all work, but I think we can try. There we go. Good stuff. Clay inputs. Hey, that works not too badly. That's looking pretty good. Should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. Let's get the outputs over there. And that should, if I'm not mistaken, give us way more bricks to play around with, which is great. So, we got some sugar. We got some sugar cane anyway. We got a potato farm. Looking marvelous. Let's get ourselves a moonshine factory, which of course costs us 8 bricks. And we're also going to guarantee ourselves less hassle by getting a storage facility over here. Oh, look at how easy that is. Look at how easy that is. Moonshine, we need 10 of it. We build 3 apiece. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can get that all sorted. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. That is looking marvelous to me. Okay. Do I need more moonshine factories? Do I need more of anything, actually? We don't need any more meal. We don't need any more wool. We don't need any more clothes. We don't need any more fish. Although, that being said, we could maybe do with some extra fish. I haven't really considered what the situation is. Can I output to bread, bricks, beer, and clothes? I think that's all I really need to do, right? I think so. I mean, it's gonna take time to get done, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna be difficult for us to deal with. Right, let us head into the mission. Oh, look at what we've got going on here. This is very interesting indeed. Okay, the output is a little bit funky. We can output coal, steel, and steel beams. That is all novel stuff. That is all very, very novel stuff indeed. Okay. How are we doing? I think we're somewhat limited by... I've sent all of these resources from the list below. What's the issue? Oh, do we need to just use them? Is that it? Is that, I guess they're all being incorporated? They're all being put in at the moment, and they're being put in on a 15-minute timer. So it's literally just going down the list, inputting each and every bit that we need to put in. Now, are we able to meet the sort of production needs of everything here? Potentially not, and we haven't really had to double up on what we're doing thus far. Not enough resources to start production. We need more grain, for example. Like, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, I say it's gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be a problem for now, but it will become a problem at some point in the future, quite simply because it has to become a problem at some point in the future. Like, we're gonna be forced to go back, and we're gonna be forced to address some of the systems that we set up, you know, preemptively. We're gonna have to go and deal with that. Right, so, okay. We'll have to extract the basic resources ourselves. We'll get the storage, we'll get the lumber camp, we'll get the quarry. Let's get it all done. Let's maybe set up, like, here. Do I need fish? I may need fish, but I'll return to it. Lumber camp. Let's get lumber camp over there. Sawmill. Excellent. I think that should be enough space. We'll also get a quarry. We'll get a quarry over here. See if that makes any difference. Sawmill doesn't require any fish. Neither does the quarry. Cool. What about that? How is that okay, but that's not okay? It was an issue with the little patch of coal, apparently. Okay. We can take sausages, moonshine, and overalls, which we got from Master. Let's build the chains here. Yeah, I don't know why we can't take some of these things in. I mean, it's not particularly cumbersome to build sausages, but I mean, I don't think it's really a priority. Like, why can't I just take them with me? Like, just let me take some of the stuff with me. Like, what do we need for a pig farm? We need 5 stone, for example. I mean, like, that doesn't really seem super important. Like, who cares? Let's not worry about it. Right, let's get that in there, that in there. What do we need for a butchery? 12 planks? And 6 bricks. Oh yeah, we have bricks here. Get bricks in, get bread in, get beer in, get clothes in. There we go. Okay, get that all unloaded. That'll at least allow us to do the maintenance. That's good. What's the issue here? Not enough maintenance. We need fish and we need water. Right. Both of those we can do relatively easily. Fish. Oh, cool. We just chopped through the forest. Okay, I didn't even realize that was possible, but I'm delighted that we were... I'm delighted that we did it. Right. Let's go and get ourselves sausages up and running, eh? Get that. Nice. Storage. We're probably going to have to get ourselves another storage facility. What do we need? We need a few planks. Can I cut through rock? That's what I really want to know. Right, how's that looking? Need a little bit more grain. We'll get there. Nice. Can I go back up to here? Darn. No is the answer to that question. What about from there? Beautiful. Nailed it. Right. Moonshine as well. Let's get moonshine. We need a potato farm. We need a sugar plantation. Let's see if we can maybe get this over here. Sugar farm, sugar plantation. We need 12 planks. I mean, we do have a few planks. It's just taking a little bit of time. Let's maybe double up here. Double up our plank production. The more planks, the merrier. That's what I've always said. That is what I've always said. Right. Twice the planks, twice the fun. We'll slide on back over to here. Sugar plant foundation. Sugarcane plantation. Not plant foundation. Right, now we need stone. We need 14 stone and 16 planks. If I could get another quarry, I would be a very, very happy chap indeed. I mean, what are the chances that we're going to need another facility over here? I would say, like, odds on. Odds are high. Let's burn a few of our planks to nab ourselves some additional stone. I think that is going to end up paying dividends. Anyway, the point is, just about got there with regards to the number of planks. That's cool. Go to moonshine. We'll nab ourselves the factory as soon as we possibly can. Then we'll see if we can try and get overalls, planks, stone. I mean, it's planks and stone, like, basically through and through. Which we can deal with very easily. Although, that being said, I feel like maybe I should nab the overalls sort of parts. Maybe I should get that over here. Sheep farm. Cool. Yeah, let's get this over here. Extend this out to there. It's looking good. Cotton mill and a felt workshop. We need more stone. Really? Is that it? I didn't think that was the issue. Okay, but whatever. We'll make it happen. We shall make it happen. Okay, cotton mill up here. Felt workshop. We need 7 stone, for which we need a little bit more stone, please. I don't know why stone takes longer to mine than everything else, and we only get 1 of it. But there we go. It is what it is. What do we need for this fur factory? 16 planks, 14 bricks, 12 stone. So we will get the bricks. We will get the bricks. It's just a matter of time. But if I pop back to here, can I see how many bricks we've got? I would wager not very many. We do have loads of bricks. We're waiting for the bricks to get inside. Okay, well, there's not much I can do apart from wait, I guess. I mean, it's happening at the pace that it's going to happen at. At least what we can do is we could sort of prime our cotton mill. For a factory, it's literally just 14 bricks. Tell you what I could do. I could get rid of this, and this line. And then it could just import bricks. But we've already got the resources actually in the mission. So I guess suck it. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Sorry. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to wait until the bricks cycle back around. You know what? I would like to connect this back up as well. Let's not concern ourselves too much with how that's looking. Let's get it sorted. Let's get the fur factory. Get the fur factory over here. We'll get ourselves an additional tier 1 storage. That's cool. I don't think we necessarily need it, but I'm going to do it just in case. We also still haven't even produced our like base resource here. That is to say, coal. What do you need? Not enough maintenance. We need 3 bread, 3 beer, and 3 clothes. We have none of them. We have none of them. Because they're just not being put in fast enough. I don't think that we need bricks anymore. Everything else I think is required, right? Bricks are not required. Bread is required. Bread is definitely required. Beer is required. Clothes are required. I mean, I could make clothes here. I could make anything here. I mean, I could make... I mean, literally anything that I wanted to here. Let's give it a second just to sort of catch up. And see how we're doing. Because I think, honestly, with a little bit more targeted... More targeted support here. Bread, beer, clothes. Once the bricks filter out, I think that will allow much more consistent supply of exactly the type of resources that we need to see. It's just pure speculation, but it just feels that way. We don't need any more bricks. We're almost certainly not going to need any more bricks, at least not for now. The other alternative that I could get is... Hold on, let me try something else here. Let me try getting another storage. In fact, this isn't going to make a difference because, of course, what we're limited by is the time frame that it takes to actually put stuff in here. So this storage is going to make absolutely no difference if I was to link up additional routes across. Either way, this is working a little bit better. So in 45 seconds, we get 1 of each of these resources, whereas, you know, previously we had to add bricks to the mix. We need 3 bread, 3 clothes, and 3 beer. I mean, it's not even really working. I think, to be honest, the unfortunate solution is that we maybe need to think about going sort of a bit more local with our production, which does seem kind of pointless if I have to be brutally honest, but I guess we shall see. Grain. Right, so that's going to be beer. Oh, look, Fur Factories, it's operating now. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I did anything different, but at least it's working now. Hey, look, in the process, we gained a little bit of extra beer. I am going to reconnect. I'm going to reconnect bricks because I don't think that we're actually going to need them, but we might need them for the next stage, which we shall get to right now. So, an iron mine, a coal mine, and a furnace. This is in tier 2. It's in steel beams. Maintenance is sausage, moonshine, and overalls. We're gonna need to go next to this area, I guess. I don't think... So this is coal, for sure. For coal is easy to tell. But I guess the iron mine is gonna be there. That's fine. Coal there. Furnace there. Steelworks in here. Okay, coal mine requires a significant investment of maintenance. What does it require? Sausage, moonshine, and overalls. Ooh, look at this. A research menu. We can not only extract coal from the mines, but also from around a bunch of trees that can be turned into coal. Research a new building charcoal kiln. Okay. I'm happy to do that. We need 15 trees in order to make that happen, and also upgrades. Farm and plantation speed, resource transfer rate. That would be huge. That would be absolutely huge. Let's get... oh, I see. We're out of trees. We are out of trees. But also, we need more trees. So let's actually go and get lumber camp right here. Add that. Let's not even necessarily worry about this too much. Yeah, just, you know, just stockpile it. That's fine. Right. We'll get 15 trees. That'll be great. Is this actually in... No, it's not within storage area. Let's build that. Let's get iron set up as an input. Let's get coal set up as an input. Excuse me? Coal set up as an input. Let's see if we can maybe squeeze this in here. We'll see if we can find a space for that. Beautiful. Excellent. How's this looking? Not enough resources to start production. We need steel, and you need iron, coal, and everything else. Not enough resources to start production. Yeah, is there another resource for iron? I don't think there is. Like, unless I'm seriously missing, like, what iron is. Does iron also come from here? Oh, I guess iron comes from... I guess iron comes from the coal as well? Does coal maybe come from normal? I have... You know, I have absolutely no idea. Where the heck does coal come from? Oh, hold on. It's different colors. Oh, that's absolutely my bad. I didn't even see that, but it is totally... It's a totally different color. Huh. Yeah, so that... It's very... It's a different shade, but yeah, it is totally different. Okay. Well, what about over here? I mean, there is a way in which this works, right? There's no way. It actually happens. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Right. So what do we need? Sausages, moonshine, and overalls to make that happen. Let's see if we can get this research done. We need 15 trees. We still need 15 trees. How many trees do we have? We've got 15 now. Brilliant. 15 trees, please. We have 15 trees. Do I maybe need 15 trees in the overworld? I may very well need 15 trees in the overworld. Let's fix it. And one more. Good, good, and good. Let's see if that actually works. So we're on 3 trees. We're on 5 trees. Excellent. Right, back into the steel mission. How's this looking? Furnace is looking good. Not enough resources to start production. We need more coal. Outside the range of storage. Unable to get maintenance. Well, we'll bring the storage to you then, I'm afraid. No chance of anything else happening. Sausages, moonshine, and overalls. Yep. Quite happy with that. There we go. Let's get the charcoal kiln developed. Happy days. And steel beams. Let's get this exported. Now, we can actually also export... We can also export coal and steel. There may very well be a better way to do that. I mean, you know... Coal and steel that way. Yeah, that might be a better way of... That might be a better way of doing things. Let's get... I get iron mine. Maybe nab another iron mine. We can get a charcoal kiln too. Charcoal kiln next to the trees. Love to see it. Can I get... Ooh, that works nicely. That works very, very nicely. Am I going to be able to split that? No, but I can split it over here. That's good. Get steel sorted, charcoal kiln. Ah, it needs to input trees. Okay, I see. So we input trees from the lumber camp. Maybe nab 2. Storage. Let's leave that over here. Trees. Trees. Coal. Excellent. Okay, so that is going to be... So we've already got the steel beams. Great. We're going to be getting the steel because the steel is going to be split. So half the steel is going to come down to here. The half's going to go up there. It's nice. It splits evenly across 2. And all of the coal that we get is going to come right up here into the storage bin and then right out immediately after that. I'm going to see if we can maybe get a third or maybe even a fourth. Why stop at just 3? I mean, if we see this question mark in the corner, then that means that we're not fulfilling the maximum, you know, productive capacity. So we can work on more. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay. That actually worked, believe it or not. That is astounding. Let's not do that. Although, I could get another coal mine here, right? Doesn't really want to fit in there. Although, we could fit a coal mine in up here. This tree area is looking very, very grim. Cool. That's looking good. Excellent. Right, well, that's our last little bit of coal, I think, that we're going to need to get through here. While we were gone, we accumulated some resources, but there's not much food. Our breeders suggest cooking something with cows. There should be a lot of food. I think we actually do have a lot of food up here. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. We're out of fish, but people have got plenty of beer. Plenty of beer, plenty of moonshine, plenty of sausages. I don't think that's a bad place to be, to be honest. Right, so as we move on to tier 3 and we wrap up the video, we can build a stake, we can build a milk can, we can build a vest, we can build windows. It's a very odd collection. But hey-ho. This is it, ladies and gents. Masterplan Tycoon. This is very, very cool indeed. I like it. Yeah, check it out. Linked down in the description down below. Thank you, as ever, for the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/showbutterpotato. I'll leave you to it, folks. But for now, and for me, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.